Brenda, welcome back to the show. Good to have you here.
Thanks a lot. Great
First
to
of
be
all,
here.
I have been looking at these books, and they're quite informative.
Oh, thanks.
That you gave to me. And these, you can get these books. Crash Course: A Savvy Woman's Guide to Ontario Accident Claims, An Injured Victim's Guide to Fair Compensation, which would apply, I would guess, to bicycle accidents.
Absolutely.
And we've seen our fair share of those here in this part of town.
Sure, last year was particularly bad. We're just getting into the season this year. Let's hope we have a safer season.
Congratulations, by the way.
Oh,
I understand
thanks.
the Business Women of the Year awards were handed. You won your category.
I did, yeah.
Right? What was your category?
Professional category.
Good for you.
Yeah, thanks.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that was a great thing.
Well
Thank
deserved.
you.
That's nice to be recognized and
Yeah, sure.
amongst your peers and other women, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so what is the deal with cycling accidents? I mean, are cycles vehicles, or are they not? Or
Well, I mean, it's an interesting thing. The question people have is it covered, right? If I get injured, where do I go for compensation? And interestingly, if you are hit by a car, you get accident benefits. We've talked in other segments about accident benefits. Those are usually the insurance benefits that come from your own car, or if you don't have car insurance, from another vehicle's insurance, that pay the no-fault benefits, that pay your rehab and your lost wages, that kind of thing.
Right.
So if you're in a bike accident
involving a
car,
motorized vehicle.
That's right.
It could be a truck. Could it be a motorcycle?
It could be a motorcycle, yes.
Or a car.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So all that's.
That's right. If you go over a pothole, you're in another situation. But if you are injured because of an accident with a motor vehicle, you get accident benefits.
Okay.
And so first you'd apply to your own, if you're a cyclist who also has car insurance, you'd apply to your own car insurance or somebody in your family's car insurance. If that doesn't exist, then it would be the car insurance of the car who hit you.
Right.
And you get accident benefits that way.
Okay.
Lots of people don't know of that, and lots of people go without rehab, physio, that kind of thing, because
After they've been involved in a bicycle accident.
that's right, because how you find out about accident benefits is you call up your insurance company and say, my car is damaged because I had a car accident, and they say, okay, we'll take care of that, and we send you automatically this letter that explains your rights. But if you never call anybody because you don't have property damage to a car,
then you're not going to get the benefits.
Right. Same thing as pedestrians. Pedestrians often don't realize they have these rights because they don't get the letter either. So,
really?
Yeah, and often, especially with pedestrians, I know we're talking about bikes, but we can talk about pedestrians.
Well, the same rules apply,
That's
correct?
right. Often, the other car doesn't have any damage when it hits a bike or a pedestrian. So they don't report it to their insurance either.
Right.
And so you're in.
So it never gets reported to anybody's
It never gets reported,
insurance.
and you never get access to these benefits unless you know.
Or you wouldn't get a letter explaining that you have benefits.
That's right. So it's important, very important, that everybody know that, because they're great benefits.
Now, these there's also the same applies, I would guess, to motorized vehicles involved with those bike accidents if they receive damage.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah,
So
that's right.
It goes both ways
That's
in
right.
this case.
Yeah.
Why isn't people that don't know about this? Like,
well, most people generally don't know about no-fault benefits. They've heard
I
of them,
suppose.
but they don't know the particulars.
Yeah.
But because when you're in an accident and you report property damage, it sets off a trigger of notices. You find out.
What part of your insurance policy does this fall under? Like, where could you find that information in your insurance policy? Is it no fault? Does it?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got the same insurance policy, but most people actually don't have a copy of it. They just have notice.
Or they don't read it.
Right, right. But on the internet, if you look up statutory accident benefits, there's a very long schedule of what you're entitled to.
I would assume, being the sort of bike-friendly city that we have here, that there are dozens upon dozens of these accidents or collisions or what have you, incidents, let's say, that go unreported, unclaimed, and people are missing out on benefits that they could have.
That's right. People are paying for their own physio or foregoing physio because they don't know, they can't afford it, especially people who don't have car insurance. A lot of people who are big cyclists have foregone
wouldn't
cars.
have a car, yeah.
That's right. So it would never occur to them that this would be available to them from the car who hit them, even if it's not that serious an accident.
Yeah, because, I mean, a small injury that takes time to rehab and so on, can take you out of the workplace, can do all kinds of things.
Right, right. And of course you also potentially have a claim against the driver who hit you. If it's somebody's fault and you have a serious and permanent injury, you can bring a lawsuit just like a normal car accident.